Are you thinking about moving to Lee Summit? Here's the truth about what makes it one of Kansas City's most fastest growing suburbs. Families love Lee Summit for space, schools, affordability, and even shopping. Downtown Lee Summit is incredible. But not every pocket is the same, so you have to know where to look. It is one of the best values in the metro, but you got to know where to look. Lee Summit school districts have a very strong reputation. Parks, sports, neighborhood engagement. It's very family-centric. If raising kids in a community-focused suburb is really important to you, raising a family, then Lee Summit has you covered. And the pricing, you can buy anything from low threes to mid fours, high fours. There's a lot of new construction, but you can also buy in established neighborhoods with great rehabs and established solid foundational properties. New builds are always going up. There's new construction all the time, but the older neighborhoods offer great value as well. A lot of good established homes. Going to look at some today. Ultimately, your price range, you can buy a starter home in the high 200s to low 300s, even up to new builds and established $600,000-$700,000 houses. It really just depends on what you want to find and the area and your budget. For lifestyle and commute, downtown Lee Summit has so much to offer. It's growing constantly. It's clean. It's family-oriented. Lots of shopping. There's farmers markets and a lot going on in downtown Lee Summit. Restaurants, breweries, shopping. It's wonderful. There's open spaces. Really something to see. Once again, great family orientation, and it's just a nice place to be. 25 to 35 minutes into Kansas City. It's not as quick as getting there from Overland Park, but it's a nice drive and it's easy. So if you want a community with its own vibe and not just a boring suburb, Lee Summit's got you covered. So once again, who's Lee Summit best for? Families, growing families, starter homes, starter families. I would also tell you that it's for families wanting more value for their dollar than in Overland Park or Leawood. And it's really for anyone who is more about community and the coming together of community and not so much the commute. I have a client that came in from Denver and they wanted space and affordability. We compared Overland Park and Lee Summit. We found the 4-bedroom that they wanted with more space in Lee Summit for about $4.25. Same house would have been about $550 in Overland Park or Leawood. And they told me they thought they'd never get that much house for the money here in Kansas City. So if you're thinking about Lee Summit, shoot me a message, LS, and I'll send you my buyer's guide with schools and parks and restaurants and really what you need to pay to live in Lee Summit. Thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate your time. I'm Frankie Bellucci, Kansas City Realtor. I really ask you to share this with anybody you know that might want to see Lee Summit or any of my other content that might be valuable for your friends and family. Anybody that wants to buy or sell, that's who I want to talk to and help. Once again, I thank you so much. I'm grateful for you. Ciao.